All right, my friends, we're talking super basic tumbling. And why do we want to have the ability to tumble a little bit? Well, for many reasons. One, body awareness. Why do we care about body awareness? Well, because it gives us options. And in life, we need options because we never know what we're going to get hit with. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to take the hollow rock and we're going to work on a candlestick. From that candlestick, we're going to use that candlestick roll to turn it into a forward roll, which is a very basic movement that we need to know for basic tumbling on the floor. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start on this little mat. I brought this little mat out because it's nice and cushy so I don't hurt myself and it's safe. Hollow rock, that's the first thing. Candlestick roll is the following. I bring the hips up, roll onto my shoulders. Hips up, roll onto my shoulders. As I go forward, I bend my legs, put my feet flat. Now on this one, I'm going to go feet flat, but I'm going to go a little more aggressive. All I did was I kick my heels to my butt. If I got that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow through with a little nose to toes action, which is just a fast sit-up. There you go. I'm going to pick my hips up. Once I have that, I'm going to follow through, and I'm just going to stand up. This is the same thing we saw in the rolling pistol. So that's your candlestick roll. Now, we're going to take that, and we're going to use it as our finish. But we're going to go to the other side of the forward roll. On this side, what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at the following. I'm going to go on my knees. I'm going to imagine I'm setting up for a headstand. If you guys remember the headstand, it was hands flat, head in front of your hands. Watch what I do. Hips come up, head comes down. Right before my head is going to come down, I'm going to tuck my head in. I'm just going to allow myself to roll over. Now, that's a very janky forward roll, but it's your first expression of rolling. The most important thing here is to, one, have proper pushing mechanics, and two, use momentum to facilitate the motion. So watch again. I'm going to use that mechanics, which is shoulder forward. Right before my head touches, I tuck my head in. If I've got that, now I'm going to use momentum. Where does the momentum come from? Well, it comes from bending over, going to reach forward with my shoulders, and then driving with my legs behind me to get that drive going. So hands on the ground, hips come up, I reach forward, jump, roll through, finish with a little candlestick roll. Now, this is not necessarily gymnastics 101 or perfect technique. It's just a way of getting your first forward roll going. And all we did was we connected our pushing mechanics, handstand push-up, with a little bit of a jump to get my hips over my head. And then I finished with a candlestick roll, which is something we've seen in the rolling pistol before. And once you put it together, it is your forward roll.